Warm greetings from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. I am Professor Radhika from Chemistry Department. In this video lecture series, we discuss about our second unit. Our second unit is environmental pollution. In this module, we discuss about air pollution. So every one of us know about the air pollutants are mainly responsible for environmental degradation as well as our human society problems. So after completion of this course, the students can able to choose a suitable pollution control methods and the waste management methods. So let us see the difference between our present condition as well as our ancestors period. So we know that air pollution is defined as the presence of one or more contaminants like dust particles, smoke, mist and odor which are in the atmosphere which affects the human health, plants as well as animals due to rapid industrialization, urbanization, rapid growth of population, drastic increase in the usages of vehicles on the roads, and other activities of human beings disturb the balance of our natural atmosphere. See, the main sources of air pollutions are classified into two ways. One is natural source and another one is a man-made activities like the volcanic eruptions, forest fire, biological decay, pollen grains, moss gases, radioactive materials. These are the pollutants which are caused by the natural way. Similarly, the power plants like thermal power plant, nuclear power plants, the vehicular emissions, fossil fuel burnings, agricultural activities are come under anthropogenic activities, that is man-made activities. Let us see what is meant by pollutant. Pollutant is nothing but it is a toxic substance which harms the environment is known as a pollutant. Generally, pollutants are classified into two types, biodegradable pollutants and non-degradable pollutants. We know that biodegradable pollutants means which can easily decompose by natural process like animal and plant matters. Non-degradable pollutants means which do not undergo or partially undergo decomposition. For the decomposition process, it takes a lot of time, like plastic wastages. Let us see the classifications of air pollutants, their causes, consequence and control methods. Okay. The major air pollutants in our earth crust is carbon monoxide, ozone, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, suspended particulate matters and lead. So, based on the origin, these kinds of pollutants are classified into two types, primary air pollutants and secondary air pollutants. Primary air pollutants means which are emitted directly in the atmosphere in the form of harmful nature like carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide. These primary air pollutants are otherwise known as indoor air pollutants. The most important indoor air pollutant is radon gas. These air pollutants are mainly emitted from the building materials like brick, concrete, tiles, etc. etc. That is, which are derived from the soil containing radium. Similarly, during the burning of fuels in the kitchen, cigarette smoking, which are liberating the pollutants like carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, formaldehyde, etc. Similarly, secondary air pollutants, the nitric acid, sulfuric acid, pan. So these are known as the secondary air pollutants which formed by the reaction between primary air pollutants. That is, the primary air pollutants may react with one or more other pollutants which forms the secondary air pollutant. Let us discuss about the main causes of air pollution. So we know that our agricultural activities, the dust particles, the industries, the usages of vehicles, automobiles, the ionizing radiations, usages of electronic components which emanating the harmful gas freon, aerosol particles, these are the main causes of air pollution. You know that the hydrocarbons are very harmful to our human society, which um, which are produced from agricultural activities, the decay of plants and burning of wetlands. It produces the main ill health problem, that is carcinogenic. Okay, so similarly the ozone, it is an unpleasant odor, irritating gas which is also responsible for the formation of photochemical smog. The main problem of this ozone is which moderate the climate. Similarly, we know that the suspended particle matters which are affects our body health, produce the irritation in the nose, throat, lungs, bronchitis, asthma, as well as it affects our reproductive system also. So most probably all these kinds of air pollutants are affecting our human health as well as our total environment. So we discussed that the problems arise due to air pollutants which produced headache, coughing, pneumonia, bronchitis, skin irritation, nerves disorder, cardiovascular disease, affecting respiratory systems, affects our liver and reproductive systems. So how we can control air pollution? We know that in order to reduce the air pollutant from the environment, everyone should follow the acts enacted by our Indian government, and we have to reduce our human population. If we reduce human population, automatically we can reduce our needs, usage. So automatically we prevent the deforestation activity. So we have to plant more number of trees, use non-conventional energy sources, and use the public transport systems and bicycles instead of using our own fuel vehicles. Similarly, we have to use the low sulfur content coal samples in the industries, and we have to shift to less polluting fuels like hydrogen, and we using more number of electric vehicles. And the industries and waste disposal sites must be situated outside the city center. Okay, so in order to avoid the gases emanating are produced from the solid wastages dumped area, that area should be placed outside the area. Then we have to reduce our reduction of pollution. Smoke should be minimized by following the correct method of burning. Then smoke from automobiles can be reduced by fixing the catalytic converters in the exhaust pipes and installation of chimneys in the industries. So these are the control methods. In most probably in industries, they have used the equipments, okay, like catalytic converter, differential solubility of gases in water method, and electrostatic precipitators, scrubbers, filtrators. So these are the methods, these are the equipments which are used to prevent the emission of or reduce the emission level of harmful gases into the environment. Okay, so our government, Indian government, insists every industry should follow or having these kinds of pollution control equipments. Okay, so our future generation health is in our hand. So everyone should follow the 3R principles and everyone should respect our earth. Then only we attain the sustainability.